Why am I live? Let me tell you why I'm live. Here we go. That is why I am live. Because Rambling Canuck created a new intro for me. Oh, thank you so much, Rambling Canuck. That was wonderful. Oh, this community is awesome. I absolutely love this community. Why is it that people are still waiting for me to go live? I didn't intend to go live at all. And YouTube is still killing me on I cannot put the StreamYard in the link here. Let's see if we can put the StreamYard into. Yes, okay. So I can put the StreamYard into the YouTube. But for some reason, I cannot put the StreamYard link into the StreamYard chat that I use. Crazy, man. Holy cow. But again, you're welcome to come on up and talk about pop culture, etc. That is what I am online live for right now. I should actually go offline and talk to others. Whatever. I'm live. If you want to come on up and talk, I'm live right now. So drink a little bit of water, drink a little bit of whiskey. Eventually I'll eat something. I'm sure of it. DD Myers, thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate that. This was unscheduled, unplanned. But since I'm live, I'm live. So let's do this thing, man. If people want to come on up and chit chat and talk, I'm available. Actually, let me go refill my wine and lemonade. You split the wine with the lemonade and you stay hydrated. Same reason I drink whiskey and water. You stay hydrated. Now, there is a reason for that, and I'll go into it later on. Hold on just 1 second. Let me mute this, and I will be right back, everybody. Oh, the dead air for the last few minutes was me getting my whiskey and my wine straightened out. So I've got my wine, I've got my whiskey, and here we are live. The Bee's Nest Movies. What's up? Dee Dee Myers. Hello, everybody, once again, just to say hi. So, what are we talking about today? I have the StreamYard link in the chat on YouTube. You guys are welcome to come on up and chat about something. I don't want to talk about politics. I really don't. But it is Sunday and we have nothing else going on. So we can talk about politics if you really want to. Again, I will answer questions that anyone has. I'm not absolutely sure I can answer your questions properly, but I am available. We can talk, we can chat, we can just goof off, really, for the rest of the night. I have nothing else going on right now, which is really ironic, considering I have two kids who are under the age of consent. So I've got a 16-year-old, I've got a 10-year-old. I have to learn how to be a dad. Ugh. I don't like being a dad. The funny thing is, yesterday we recorded a video for Bolognese. Bolognese is a stewed meat sauce, but most people think of it as spaghetti sauce. We recorded that yesterday, and the recording disappeared. I am joking you not. The recording disappeared. It did not upload to YouTube. The recording itself of me making a Bolognese sauce is not even on my phone. That's how crazy this whole recording and uploading thing has become for me. So when I make a Bolognese sauce, it takes about 40 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes to make the Bolognese sauce, and the recording disappeared. It totally disappeared. It was nuts. And Bee's Nest Movies is on the channel. Hello, Bee's Nest Movies.
What's up, CC?
Oh, it's a happy day, right?
Every day is a happy day when you wake up.
Honestly, I did not expect to go to sleep and wake up at 7 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon.
I was up at 6 a.m.
I was too, but that's because I did my Bible study this morning, and somehow I ended up going live after my Bible study. Somehow I ended up going live right now. I don't understand it still.
That's cool. Yeah.
But I fell asleep. I went to bed after the Bible study, after the live stream, and I literally just woke up an hour ago.
You did a late live stream last night, didn't you? Pretty late.
For the karaoke, yeah. It went till 1 o'clock in the morning for me, I think.
It was like 3 hours or something.
Yeah, it turned out to be a really good karaoke stream, all things considered.
That's pretty cool. I never thought of that idea. That's a pretty good idea.
I didn't even think of it. It was Rambling Canuck who came up with the idea to do a karaoke stream on Thursdays and Saturdays. So I can't even take credit for that. I do the after show because he used to record on Saturday nights. So he used to record videos for his channel on Saturday nights. He doesn't do that anymore, but he did at the time when I did the after party karaoke show. So it's
Cool.
wild, man. Wild.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I
didn't get
actually,
to bed. I didn't get to bed till maybe 3 in the morning, but I had to wake up early this morning to go to Mexico.
so LDG actually created that avatar for you, right?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It is an awesome avatar. I love it.
Well, what you see right now, he sent me another one where it fills in the spaces above and below where it don't have that like bar look. And the Beast Nest Movies is at the top in between the two like antennas, so it looks a lot better, but it hadn't kicked in yet. It'll take like a day to kick in.
Okay, all right. Well, I've got plenty of avatars. Obviously, I've got my Sergeant First Class avatar right there. And then I can use Master CCDV. And I can use...
Do you have any animated ones?
The animated one is right here, The Drunken Philosopher. But again, it's I've got plenty of avatars to use, but yours is actually pretty damn cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, he did. I just kind of wanted like he had the B, and I just kind of wanted like the film roll coming out of his mouth, but I didn't. He changed the eyes to camera lenses, and then he put the slates in the background. I mean, it's more than I expected.
So tell me about your channel. Do we actually do?
It's not exactly PG-13 movies.
Okay.
The reason I started my channel is sort of like a nostalgic kind of thing because I remember as a kid back in the 80s, and I would like do sleepovers at my friend's house. And you remember the Cable Guide?
Are you riffing on these movies?
No. I just upload them and that's it. But
oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
all right.
Yeah, it reminds me of like childhood. We look through the Cable Guide and look for like the R-rated movies, and we're like waiting for the parents to go to sleep, and we'll turn it on the HBO instead.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a nostalgic kind, because I grew up watching those movies.
You know what? Get with LDG because I would love to riff on a movie with you.
I want to start doing like live, but I got a strike. So it's not letting me do live since I got a strike. So I think
goodness.
they banned.
Okay.
Yeah, they banned me for a week from uploading, but that should be up next week.
Get with LDG. He actually has a theater that he uses on his website, which works out perfectly for all of us if we want to do a live movie riff. So LDG has a theater on his website, so you will not be struck. I doubt the LDG will be struck. I don't know. I need LDG up here to actually explain.
He's actually in the chat. He's actually in the chat
right, and I threw the StreamYard in there. So hopefully LDG will come on up here and explain how he does the theater so that none of us get struck, none of us get worried about
strikes.
Three blue spots.
If I have to go all of a sudden, I'm kind of waiting on a call, so I might any minute have to go for when a call comes in.
There are blue spots.
There are blue spots. Hey guys. I'm not gonna let him live this down. I'm not
I see
going
blue
to let him live this down. Bert thought Trills had blue spots. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen.
There are four lights.
Stop.
LDG, you're killing me. All right, explain to Bee's Nest how is it that you are able to stream live videos?
It's called walking the line. I walk the line.
Well,
I walk the line for all of us.
He explained it, but I can't even start the live because of the strike.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing is LDG has his own movie theater.
Yeah.
So,
well, he can't even do he can't even. What I think he's trying to say is that he can't even do a stream right now. Is there a time limit on that? Right? Is that what the time limit you were talking about was?
I just looked at it because I tried, seeing if I was able to post, and it said one strike is 1 week. So I got that strike almost a week ago, so it's almost up. But I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I can stream after a week, but I know I can upload after a week.
You should be able to. Yeah,
you actually got struck.
Struck. He got a strike. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I get pulled down for karaoke once in a while, but I don't get struck. I've never been struck.
I got struck for
Holy
sexual
cow.
content. Sexual
Really?
content.
Really?
Yeah.
That is wild, man.
Yeah, my movies are R-rated. I got one movie. My first movie I posted, it's now probably got over 2 million views.
Again, that's why I said, get with LDG. Figure it out, because I would love to do a riff on any movie with you. I really would.
Oh man, I got a lot of movies already downloaded. It's like some really cheesy, bad stuff. I mean, like really good movies that I'm waiting for the band to lift, and I'm going to try to upload them.
And you throw that into LDG's theater, and I don't think you'll get struck again.
I mean, I played. Last night. Yeah, last night I was playing Married with Children. First 4 episodes, and we had a watch party. So my theater was showing the actual, the private watch party, but the YouTube, I literally got away with putting the video on the stream. But as long as the StreamYard squares were covering about 80% of it had no issue.
No kidding. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, it didn't get taken down, didn't get the black screen of suspension, didn't get the copyright claim, nothing. It's how you walk the line.
Yeah,
and you got to walk the line.
Rambling Canuck got taken down 3 times last night.
Yep.
Damn.
I did not get taken down at all.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, LDG, why is that the case? Why? Why is it that Rambling Canuck got taken down 3 times? I did not get taken down at all for karaoke.
Algorithm.
Well, it's because I'm not. It's because I'm not growing fast enough to change the world with Project Prometheus. That's why I'm slacking.
You need to get on that, you son of a bitch.
I need to get those subs, man, so I can do something with those subs.
I actually have 182 subs. I'm really proud of myself.
Hell yeah,
this channel has gotten up to 182 subs. I know I passed you again, LDG. You should be mad at me.
I got 3 this week. I'm slowly we're climbing together, brother. And you know I always give you a shout out on my channels.
Hey LD, I put your name out on that video that gets like all the millions of views. I
Oh yeah,
gave you a shout out. I gave you a shout out in the description. To go to your
that's
channel.
awesome. That's
Right
awesome.
on, baby. Right on.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, because like I said, I can turn if I can get those subs and get popular, I can get put more entertaining stuff out there. Grow as big as Line, because you guys know Linus Tech Tips, right? He's another tech show, and as soon as he grew, he was able to build an entire media company off of his YouTube profits. So imagine what I could do.
What's your project Prometheus? What is that exactly?
It's basically my project to give power, to unlock the internet and give power over the internet back to the user, give you control over your data, allow you to monetize, and let you control what you see, think, and hear, and not give that power to the servers like YouTube and Twitch, Face, and all those other
Is that
ones.
possible? Is that possible?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this is just not an idea. This is something I've been working on for over 20 years. I'm a computer nerd, and I spent years coming up with algorithms and code that you don't even see today. I just need the resources to create a development team to actually implement it on a global scale. It is quite possible. As a matter of fact, it's so possible that these companies don't want someone like me doing it. They don't want to see somebody actually do this, and they know it's possible. That's the scary part.
So what is it? Is it going to be sort of like a Tor browser or Tor or something?
I'd love your thinking, my friend, because you're technically correct. It will start with certain aspects. One of them is I would have to reinvent the browser so you can trust your browser. No more Chrome running background service, because right now all our devices are being used against us.
My son says I sounded like a 7-year-old earlier when I did the live stream earlier today. Do I sound like a 7-year-old? I mean, I'm curious.
No, I mean at least 8.5.
8.5.
At least who sounds hypnotic is that Jason Saint. His talking is just hypnotic to listen to.
Yeah, Jason Saint, though.
I love Jason Saint, dude. I'm telling you, like like Saturday night when he uploads, like I make sure that he is who I'm listening to when I go to bed. I know that sounds weird and whatever, but he just got that voice where I can just lay back, listen to that man's freaking streams, and just he
gets deep into it, and way he talks is like just mellowed. I mean, it like just keeps you connected.
And Cred Sock says, hi, all, stopping by to say hi. Apparently not getting notifications. Now, I did not intend to go live today. I really did not.
I was surprised to see you.
So the fact that I am live on the internet right now on Sunday evening is new. It's new. It really is. I did not intend to go live today. The fact that I am currently live is weird. So at some point later on tonight, after I've drank enough whiskey, enough wine, I will sound like a 7-year-old.
I can't handle alcohol no more, because I can drink 3 beers and the next day I will be hungover all damn day. I can't take my stomach cannot take alcohol no more.
Oh, fair enough. I wish that were the case with me. I honestly, if the VA would give me narcotics, I would take the narcotics and not drink alcohol.
That reminds me, CC. I just got approved for disability in March, right? So I just started kind of seeing a VA doctor. But I'm seeing a doctor now. I'm seeing my private doctor now, and he's been giving me hydrocodone for like 10 years now. And when I talk to the VA doctor, I'm like, hey, look, I kind of want to switch to you guys but I'm going to need the same medicine. And they're like, well, we're trying not to prescribe narcotics now to veterans because we're trying to get them off narcotics. I'm like, what?
Yes, and that is what I dealt with 5 years ago when I had to actually come off of the narcotics. Oh my God. Do you have any idea what
I
the
can imagine.
withdrawal
I
symptoms
mean, I've been
are?
taking, yeah,
Excuse me.
been through
God, that is so awful going through the withdrawal symptoms.
it.
Oh, my legs hurt so bad. And of course, my legs hurt really bad now. But I've learned to live with it for the last 5 years. But seriously, I want to be on the narcotics. How do you explain to a doctor that you don't feel normal unless you're on narcotics? How do you explain that to a doctor?
No, they don't understand. Like they give you weekend. Look, that's not going to work. I mean, some people need the narcotics because the other stuff just don't work.
Yes, and that is my case. But again, I live, I work, I live with the VA. I have no choice. I really don't have another choice. One of my neurologists said, I can send you to a pain clinic. Well, I'm going to a pain clinic, but again, it's a VA pain clinic. So
oh yeah, they won't prescribe narcotics.
I'll have to go through chiropractic, and I'll have to go through that thing where they stick needles in your skin.
Oh yeah, I've been through that. Yeah,
useless.
Actually-
Absolutely useless.
I actually had back surgery and I got titanium in my back. And they used to do that. They call it a hardware block, where they'll stick a big ass needle like right in your fucking spine and inject lidocaine.
Oh, I would do lidocaine in a heartbeat. Oh, I would love lidocaine. I would love a lidocaine injection right now.
Yeah, it numbs everything.
Oh,
But the good thing about me is, like, if I run out of medication, I live like 5 minutes from Mexico, and they sell everything over there over the counter. I mean, you can buy anything.
okay, fair
So-
enough. I actually get my cigarettes from Mexico. I mean, no, I buy my cigarettes properly from a store here in America.
They're cheap over there. I got a pack of Marlboro. Marlboro over there the other last week, and it was only $3, tax and all.
If you buy 4 cartons of cigarettes for $120 a month,
That's not bad.
That's awesome.
Because the cartons are like what, $60 a piece?
They're $60 now, yes. And that's for the cheap brands. That's not for the name brands. The name brands are $80 a carton.
God damn! I remember when I started smoking Marlboro for $2, tax and all. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to get up here. I'm expecting a call any minute.
All right, no worries, Bees Nest. Thank you very much for being here.
Take it easy, Chief.
Y'all later, man.
Oh yeah, man. Avatar's looking good. I can even read it too. That's cool. I was worried about that.
LTG, what's up, man?
Chilling.
Yeah, me too. I know. I did not intend to go live tonight, but here I are live.
Yeah, I almost didn't come on, but sounded like you needed me, so I had a bad sugar spike today, this afternoon.
Oh no! That's not good.
Yeah,
I like not being diabetic. It really is. convenient for me not being diabetic. I can cook anything I want. I can eat anything I want.
Yeah.
I take the metformin at night because,
Mhm.
the metformin helps keep my blood sugar down.
Mhm.
But I am not diabetic at all. So that is something that you have to deal with. Tell me, how do you deal with it?
Besides freaking out.
Besides freaking out, yes. Just how do you deal with being diabetic on a daily basis? Because I don't understand. So I really
Well-
do want to understand how you live with the curse of diabetes.
The obvious, go to the doctor, take your meds. But as far as that, watch what you eat. It sucks. Food can kill you.
Yeah, so you cannot eat bread. You cannot eat
Sodium, salt,
oh
sugar. Any of the good stuff? Bye.
all the good stuff is gone, right?
Gone. And yes, food can kill you. It's horrible. Besides that, just accept the fact that everybody dies, and don't let that get to your head, because crazy shit happens.
Again, I have multiple sclerosis, so
Mhm.
I am going to die in the next 5 to 10 years.
Mhm.
So I've come to the realization that anything I do now, all right, I am the drunken philosopher. I am a constant smoker. I smoke,
Mhm.
2 to 3 packs a day at this point.
Wow.
But I
That's more
don't
than
have
me.
I don't have to worry about that. I don't, because I am going to die of pneumonia. Do you understand what I'm saying? So as a guy who knows that he is going to die of pneumonia because of multiple sclerosis,
Mhm.
fuck it. I'm going to smoke as much as I want to. I'm going to drink as much as I want to, because my lungs are clear. My liver is healthy and safe. The fact that the multiple sclerosis got to my diaphragm, and that's the reason that I can't eat anymore, because I vomit when I eat. You learn how to live with it. You learn how to live with it.
Mhm.
So when I vomit because I've eaten, an egg,
Mhm.
okay, so how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the idea of being a diabetic? But you can still live into your 70s if you're careful about what you eat. I
Well,
can't.
my grandmother had severe hole in her stomach, fed through her stomach. Hole. She had a permanent hole in her stomach, and she had to have the bag. The
okay.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The bag that put into her stomach directly, and she lived to like 80, almost 90.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's manageable.
Most diseases, and you have diabetes, so you learn how not to eat bread. You learn how not to eat pasta.
Mhm.
All right, and you're able to live into your 70s, 80s, maybe.
Mhm.
I know for a fact that I'm going to die in the next 10 years. I just know that. I know that for a fact because I lived with
Mhm.
my dad. I learned what MS does to people.
Mhm.
So I know what is going to happen to me in the next 5 years.
I agree.
If you choose to be angry about that, if you choose to be selfish and you choose to not share your story with people,
Mhm.
well, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I choose not to be an asshole.
Mhm.
I want to be the guy who says, okay, I'm going to die in 5 years, but you know what? In the next 5 years, I'm going to tell my story.
Mhm.
I'm going to have fun because why not? Why not?
Mhm.
Why not? That is the thing. Why not? All right, I do my Bible studies, I do my spiritual studies, I do the karaoke. You know what? Let's have fun. Let's have fun on YouTube while we can.
Mhm.
And when you create your your server, what's it called?
The Prometheus. Yes.
Prometheus. When you
Mhm.
create Prometheus, I'm telling you, man, you are going to have so many people showing up just to do whatever they want on Prometheus. I'm going to be one of the first people who signs up. I told you
I
that
appreciate that.
several months ago. So
Mhm.
I'm still waiting for you to create Prometheus, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm trying. I'm trying. You know,
Hey, good evening, Captain Trek. Good evening. But
we'll
that
see. But
is,
you know what? It's not going to be easy because, like I said, the big boys are going to fight me,
of course,
and
they are.
that's why. Yeah, that's why you don't see me. You see me doing it this way. I need the people behind me. If I don't have the people behind me, it's not going to work.
Well,
The only way it's going to work is if people use it.
I will be one of the first people, obviously, on your server. So when Prometheus premieres, I will be one of the first people on there.
And it's what I wanna pass by when after I'm gone. I want to pass something by, and this is it. This is where I'm putting all my eggs in the basket for. And it can be done. I know there's some naysayers out there specifically, but
I am doing YouTube as often as possible.
yeah.
Mind you, I'm not on every day. I'm not, going live every single day.
Mhm.
Um,
It's not easy going live every single day.
no, and I don't think I could actually. But the fact of the matter is, when I feel like it, when I feel good, like today, I've gone live twice today.
Mhm.
3 times today. Holy cow, 3 times. I did the Bible study and then I went live in the morning. I took a nap. Here I am live again. Yeah, 3 times today. So go ahead and tell me that you cannot do that on Prometheus. Obviously, I can do that on Prometheus. What is your
Yeah.
plan for that server, by the way?
Well, I like how you call it a server, and it's not a server more than it's. How do I put this? Okay, the steps to get there and what it will be when it's finished are two different things. So when I'm able to do it, I have to start small and create all the little different things, like a password website,
Okay.
and a freedom of speech, like communication, where you can send texts and control your text. And like for instance, imagine your phone right now. Your phone right now. Sorry, I can hear myself. Let me put this off. Okay. So in your phone right now, you have messages that you send to everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay. Those messages are out of your control, right? You send a message to somebody, you're sending them the message. You have no control over your messages. Well, one of the things I figured out in Prometheus is how to send a message on a network that people are listening to, whether it be authority, government, whatever, without actually sending the message. Meaning, no, it's untraceable. You completely privacy, and you have control over what you're telling people. So nobody else can steal your information, what you've said to people or whatever, and use it against you.
So you're actually creating
I'm creating tools to unlock your devices, to give you power over the internet, control over your data, and control over what you see, think, and hear on the internet. And I've created tools.
If I understand correctly,
that do that.
If I understand correctly, you have created a server where I can go into and create my own username, password, and that username and password will be used for all of my devices, my computer, my phone, my tablet, whatever the case may be. Is that correct?
An account. So you would have your own account in which you can do whatever the hell you want, whether it's a single username and password. Technically, it can be more than that. But yeah. So you have your own account. CCTV is your account. You own it. No other person can touch your account. In your account, you have your personal database. You have your channel page, or whatever you want to call it, your public page, your private pages. You can do a stream if you want. You can send in anybody anything, text, voice calls, etc., etc., etc. But it's not located on a server. There's nothing nobody can actually confiscate. There's no, you know what I mean? And your search algorithm, your Google, your Twitter, your YouTube, all built into one program.
And that is what I do not have right now.
No, nobody does, because they want.
I need a username and password for every single account that I have.
Yes. So, no. Correction. They're not your accounts. Remember that. That's the key. You have username and passwords for accounts that other companies allow you to inhabit. They're not yours. This isn't your channel. I don't have a channel. Nobody has. Anti-Chucker does not have a channel. It's YouTube's channel. We just inhabit it.
Okay, that's what you are trying to create with Prometheus.
I'm trying to give everything that we're doing right now to you, to each and every one of you. But you have to do it the right way. You just can't say, okay, you can do this. You have to be able to create a program to back it up. And that's what I spent all these years doing. Because when I was a computer nerd, I spent my days when I first learned computers, and I was reading, 5-inch thick books on, object-oriented programming and freaking polymorphism and three-dimensional arrays. And yeah. Okay. When I was spending those days.
You actually have the stacks and things that you need.
I have these stacks of books to back up what I'm saying. Exactly.
Okay.
I've kept them all. And so I would what I thought was fun is when I learned computers, I was like, okay, what cool thing can I do with this?
So
now,
tell me about your server. I mean, you've got a server stack, right? Or
I do have a server stack. I have a few of them, a couple of them. Yes, but those are being used for my HD pixels right now that pay the bills. I have one particular private server for myself,
And that's all in the garage that you live in?
Yeah, some of them are, some of them are not.
Okay.
Some of them are virtual ones online across the world that I have under certain accounts.
Well, that's what I'm curious about. I have a computer. Literally, I have a computer. I have my phone. I have a tablet, and that's it.
Mhm. Yep, and they're all being used against you. Yep.
Okay. How are they being used against me though?
Do you have Chrome?
I use Microsoft Edge.
Okay. So basically what they're doing now is operating systems, programs, browsers, you download them, you use them. They give you 10% of what you want and do 90% of everything else for themselves.
Oh, so it's literally about advertisement at this point.
Read the terms and conditions. They basically say that you give them permission to use your computer so they can do calculations for things that they make money on.
Holy cow.
Yes.
So
your computer is working for them.
Literally leaving my computer on 24/7 is allowing
yes, giving them more. Yes, they love that. You keep your computer online and on 24/7. Well, I mean, this is what I tell people. The first thing you do when you get Chrome is go into settings and type in the word background, and then there's a check mark that says allow Chrome to run processes when off, and it's default on.
Oh wow. Okay. So yes. I don't use Chrome. I use Edge, right?
Yeah, they're all the same now. Yeah, they're all doing their own thing. They're all doing the same thing. Yeah, Microsoft definitely. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am basically just leaving my computer on so that Microsoft can do whatever they want.
Not just Microsoft, any other program, especially if you type the word free into Google and download something, those programs, any quick little video games or launchers or anything, any program you allow to be installed on your computer can be doing this.
Holy cow. I had no idea.
Yep.
Now I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to turn my computer off just because I'm not on it anymore. I will leave my computer on. So I guess Microsoft Edge basically they use my computer. Is that what you're saying? They use my computer to create a supercomputer to do whatever they want.
Collect information, collect data, the whole 9 yards. Process data. They can do whatever they want if they want. The second you sign those terms and conditions, there's a reason why I don't call them terms and conditions. Because if you put the term subject to change under our our discretion, subject to change, those are not terms and conditions. The second you have to hit decline and it doesn't let you use that's an ultimatum. It's not terms and conditions.
I know you
basically your life away.
I know about
it's bullshit.
And yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Prometheus would be the other way around. It would be on your terms. You dictate what you see, think, and hear.
Okay.
Like that I don't know how else I don't want to make it sound too good to be true, but it is in a way, because the shit we have to deal with is outrageous. This is the reason why I don't have a cell phone. If you knew if you could see the data coming out of your cell phone, you would freak the hell out, Mr. Master CCDV. You'd freak out if you actually saw the information coming out of your cell phone every day.
I am not a person who is worried about things that are coming out of my cell phone, out of my computer, because I'm retired. A, B, who cares? Well, I don't care. Obviously,
you'd care if you knew how much money you could make off of it. That they could be paying you for this. This could be a source of universal income. You should be getting paid.
I want Project Prometheus to get off the ground.
And I hear you.
For your sake, for our sake, I
would love to
want
see it too.
Project Prometheus to get off the ground.
Mhm.
In our current environment, I don't really care what my cell phone is throwing out there to Verizon.
Mhm.
I really don't. I just don't care.
Mhm. Well, you know what you can do to help?
Go
You
ahead.
can help. All you got to do is get those, what is it? What you're 180, those 5 subscribers to come on over. That would be a start.
I will do a 200 subscriber screen. Seriously, when I went over 100, I had no idea that was actually a milestone that people achieve. You know, I did not know that 100 subscribers was a milestone that people subscribe that people
Well, it is what
achieve.
Yeah, that's what you are. But I would think every 100 up until the first 1,000 is celebratable. So 100,
So-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you hit 1,000, then that's like your last party. After 1,000, it should be like 2,000 or
I know
1,500 or something
I
like
know
that.
I've got another 17 subscribers to go in order to get to 200. So I
Yeah.
will actually do a 200 subscriber stream.
Mhm.
Just a celebration party. That's going to be
I think-
fantastic. Obviously,
I'm telling you, you get those cooking shows and you'll get those 17 in no time. I'm telling you.
I don't know why the Bolognese show just disappeared. It's not even on my phone.
What?
The Bolognese that I did yesterday.
Oh, you did another one? I didn't see it. Shit.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It disappeared. Literally, it's not on my phone, and it is.
Oh,
not
you didn't
on
upload it, you mean? Or did you? Did you upload
No,
it?
it literally disappeared from my phone. I do not have the Bolognese
You check with
on
your
my
son.
phone at all.
Did you check with your boy? Did he take a look to see if it wasn't in a different folder or something?
And that's what Digit 11 is so angry about right now. He's like, we should have had all this. Nina Green. Hey, Nina Green. What's up?
Hello.
Hey, Nina.
Hi.
Are you still at
How
your
are you?
sister's house?
Yes, I am.
Good deal. Good deal.
Oh, sister's house. Everything
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm. I go over here every week and try to.
Awesome.
Basically, just leave Jedi Bill alone in the apartment.
Yeah.
I thought I heard something on the 6 o'clock news. Oh, okay, that's what that was about. Okay.
Hey, Nina, what's happening today? What's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
And Philip Gaming is here. Robert
What's
Rose
up?
Jr., Philip Gaming, Nina Green. Holy cow. What are you people doing up this late at night on a... Is it Sunday night?
Yes, it
It's like
is.
Sunday afternoon. Yeah, it's like a Sunday afternoon for Philip. Philip, get up here, buddy. Come on down. Don't worry, these spots are not contagious. You will not get these spots. It's not those kind of spots.
You will not get the spots on Jax.
You guys are safe. No worries. No, sorry. My fault.
Why does Jax have so many spots? Tell me.
I wanted to make sure they were visible. Make them look like measles. I just wanted to rub it in.
Well, they're definitely there, that's for sure.
Oh, Philip Gaming is in California. I forgot about that. Yes, Philip Gaming and I are on the same time zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Philip, come on down, my
I
friend.
love Arizona. I do. I love Arizona. The fact that we do not change time zones. One of the things I love about it. But coming November, I'm going to learn how to go back to Central Time zones. So for now, it's like 2 hours, and now in November, it's going to be 1 hour. How? Why do I have to deal with this? No one in the entire country should be on time zones anymore. We should
No, they
all
shouldn't.
be exactly the same time all the time.
That'd be crazy.
November.
That's what they were saying. They were saying a broken clock's right once a day or twice a day. I was like, no, technically it could be right 24 times a day. Technically, I mean, you put it on a plane, you get up close enough, we could fly around every time zone in an hour, and there you go. It's right 24 times a day.
And Philip Gaming says, "What are you doing in Arizona? Hanging with Jedi Bill?" No, I live in the mountains. I live in the mountains where I belong. It's September and the weather is wonderful right now. What are you doing in Arizona? I do not want to live in a place that is hot in September. So here it is, September, right? And I live in the mountains. That's where I live. I live near Flagstaff. You guys can look it up on a map or whatever the case may be. The gateway to the Grand Canyon. I am going to live here for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. Now, I need to shovel snow. Yes, I know that. I need to shovel snow in the wintertime. But seriously, it's November right now. I don't have to have the air conditioner on. Just open a window, turn on the ceiling fan. I'm good. Where Nina lives, where Jedi Bill lives, they still have to have the air conditioner on this time of year. I don't want to live in a place like that anymore. I did live in Phoenix for 3 years. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to live in the mountains where it's comfortable for me to live. So I've got 2 months out of the year where I have to run the air conditioner. 2 months. Most of the folks, you live in Florida, so you have to run your air conditioner 9 months out of the year. Nina, she has to run her air conditioner 5 months out of the year.
No, 3 months.
I don't want to do that. I like living in the mountains where I can run my air conditioner 2 months out of the year. That's why I love living at 7,000 feet. Because I don't have to run the air conditioner today. I didn't have to run it yesterday. I can actually take it out of the window. I'll get to that. My wheelchair ramp finally got built yesterday.
Yes, we're so proud of that.
I'm excited about that.
Yes, you needed that.
But again, that's, I live in the mountains because I belong in the mountains. I prefer to be at 7,000 feet versus 2,000 feet for you, Nina, and obviously sea level for you, LDG. I don't want to be in an area where I have to run my air conditioner 5, 6, 8 months out of the year. So I run my air conditioner for 2 months out of the year. Two months out of the year. I can take that out of the window now and open the window and go, oof, nice and cool. I can open my back door. I can open my front door and just go, oh, what a lovely night it is. So why do you live at such a low elevation?
Why did I?
Well, I know, Nina Green, you live near your family, so that makes sense.
Well, actually, I moved here when I was 2 years old. So, yes, I had to be with my family.
Just not my preference. That's all.
Yeah, well, you think I like it? No, I don't like it.
Again,
Yeah.
I like living in the mountains because, again, I can open my window right now and go, ooh, what a wonderful night it is.
Well, I would love to be where my sister is, in a way. In a way, no, to the craziness. She lives in Salinas, California.
No, ever, never, ever move to California. Never.
I know. Not now. No. But in Salinas, California, you don't need an AC. Ever.
And Philip Gaming says, for me, well, I'm about 5 minutes from the ocean. All right. Not bad at all, Philip Gaming. I appreciate that. I did grow up in South Central Los Angeles. Riding my bicycle to the ocean on the weekends was a lot of fun for me. Except for one time when I got attacked by a gang. So...
Have you ever been to Monterey?
I've been to Monterey, yes.
Oh, it's beautiful there.
Again, I don't want to live in California ever.
Yeah, no, they're nutsos there.
No matter where the beautiful place is, I don't want to live in California. So
Yep.
I rode my bicycle to the beach every weekend when I lived in California. Remember riding down the LA riverbed on a 10-speed bike or whatever the case may be. It was fun for me at that time. Now, obviously, it's been 30 years. So if I want to ride a bicycle, I'll ride it up and down a hill here in Arizona. I can ride to the top of Bill Williams Mountain. Well, no, I actually can't. I can't get my legs to work anymore. That's why I have a wheelchair ramp.
Yes, it is.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, well.
Look, I was an athlete, a triathlete, literally a triathlete. for 30 years. So I've been an athlete my entire life. This disease is absolutely killing me. I do not like being not able to walk. I do not like not being able to play basketball. I do not like not being able to play football. So, yes, I am angry about the disease that I have.
Yes.
I am absolutely, there's just, how do you explain that to people? I've been an athlete in my entire life, and now I cannot walk. So
That's all you can say.
it does not convey the reality of the situation. It does not. I mean, I can say I've been an athlete for 40 years, but then you tell people that you can't walk anymore. That does not convey the emotional effect of not being able to walk.
No, it doesn't.
So, what do you say to people? What do you say to people to tell them that I don't like being in this condition? Nina?
You just tell them you don't like to be in the condition that you're in. And they don't understand that. You can tell them, okay, get yourself a wheelchair
Yes.
and live in it the rest of your life. See if you like it. You don't.
That's a good one, Nina. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get yourself a wheelchair and live in it for the rest of your life. See how you like it. I don't like
Yeah.
it. I don't like it.
No, I know you don't.
I like being the guy who can rebuild a house. I like being the guy who can rebuild a street. I do not like being the guy who has to sleep in his recliner because he can't actually make it to his bed. I don't like being that guy.
Yeah, I don't like sleeping in my recliner all the time either. But I have to. It's a pain, but what can you say?
You know what, Nina? Let's get off this subject. I'm angry, and I don't want to.
Yes, we know when you're angry. No angry. Anger, go away.
I just don't like being the guy who can't do what he used to be able to do. You know. So
Yes.
when I rebuilt my shower, when I rebuilt my bathroom, when I rebuilt my house, basically, that was 2 years ago. Well, a year ago now. It was a year ago. I bought this house and I started working on it. And I've got the hardwood floor all throughout. I need to rebuild the kitchen very soon. I don't like being the guy who can't do that anymore. I really don't. I don't like relying on my friends to come over and build my wheelchair ramp. I should have been able to put that wheelchair ramp up myself several months ago. And I can't do it anymore. And it drives me absolutely up a wall that I can't do the things that I used to be able to do.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I hear you, boss.
We don't know.
Okay.
Easy. We all have, even I have things that piss me off that I can't do, and not even. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you know.
the disease is unfair to me. It's unfair to my son. I mean, he's 16, right? And he is learning that when a man has a disease. Now, mind you, I spent 18 years in the Army. I went on 4 deployments. I know what it is to be a man. So when I come home and my disease has taken over my body, how do you explain that to a 16-year-old boy? You can't explain that to a 16-year-old boy because I'm not the man I used to be. And so I'm angry about that. I'm very angry about that. Oh, I know I'm putting this on you guys. And it's supposed to be a fun Sunday night. Let's have fun.
Mhm.
But seriously, at this point, I'm just angry. I'm just angry at life, the universe, and everything.
Yep, I hear you. Join the club. Join the club, my friend. But you have 2 options. At least I had 2 options. Either be on the 6 o'clock news or try to go for the Nobel Prize.
And Philip Gaming says, if we're all lucky enough to get older, many of us will become less mobile and less mentally capable. Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you, Philip Gaming, for that. I'm only 43. I am 43 years old. I know what is going to happen to me in the next 7 years. I am fully aware that I'm going to become less mentally capable in the next 7 years. So that's why I want to put out my memoirs of a Pogue. I want to put out as many cooking videos as I can. You son of a bitch.
Yep.
Why do I have to do cooking videos?
You don't.
You look so happy doing it. What's the problem? Do you
Yeah.
not want to do it? I mean,
There are
Hey.
many better cooks out there than I am. I'm not a great cook. All right. I know the techniques for French cooking. I know I went to culinary school for 6 months. I know how to cook.
Yeah, there is a difference between a cook and a chef.
Why are the people in the community demanding that I cook? Why?
I'm not demanding it. You don't want to do it, don't do it.
No,
I'll do it.
I'm demanding it. I'm definitely demanding it.
I'll do cooking videos and I will do memoirs of a Pogue. Yes, I will actually get those out there. But it's funny to me that the broccoli saute became so famous. that is literally my most popular video, the broccoli saute. So why are you people not capable of cooking?
I am. You know what my best dish is? cow's
that?
tongue.
Oh, cow's
Cow's tongue?
tongue.
Oh, I've seen that in the store. Oh,
Mm,
what does it taste like?
Well, you gotta slow cook it.
yes, you
slow.
gotta.
Is it like roast beef or steak? What does it taste like? Chicken?
No, it's a lot like steak. But again, you gotta slow cook it. So consider it a pot roast.
Yes.
Isn't it all veiny and like? Isn't the tongue, or does it look like steak? Does it look like meat?
It looks like meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought the
and
tongue was
again,
all like
I said,
dissecting a frog kind of thing.
you gotta slow cook it. So you're using either a pressure cooker or a slow cooker, crock pot. And if you're using the crock pot, you got to let it go for 12 hours.
Mhm.
So you literally dissolve the connective tissue in the tongue. That is why you slow cook a tongue for 12 hours.
Mhm.
But it tastes like steak.
I don't know. One of these days, maybe we'll see.
It is so good.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen it Publix, and you like, I'm looking at it, and it's just like one big fat. I mean, it's bigger than a steak, for God's sakes. I mean, it's
you do not have to do cow tongue. There's no reason to do cow tongue unless you're poor or you just like it for some reason.
you're poor. What does poor have to do with it?
Hey, I grew up in a trailer park, man.
Oh,
My cooking channel was supposed to be trailer park cooking.
oh. Matter of fact, there you go. Your next video is cow tongue. Yeah. I can see that.
I ain't doing cow tongue. Of course, it tastes good. I know it tastes good if you do it right. Why would I do cow tongue? I don't like cow tongue.
Because you have a whole bunch of people wanting to see it, but not wanting to see it, but they'll see it. I bet everybody will. Oh.
Nina should do a cow tongue video.
Yeah.
Or why don't you both get together?
I ain't driving down to Tucson, dang it.
No, I don't want you to drive to Tucson.
That is a long drive, man.
Yes, really. Tell me about it. But I can drive to you.
And Robert Rose Jr. says beef liver onions. Gravy.
Yummy.
I
Gravy.
can never eat liver ever. I was forced to eat it when I was a child. I was forced to take. Don't like liver.
Again, like I said, you have. Now I grew up with a family of Okies in a trailer park. Okay, so we were poor and we were white, but we were never trash.
No, I don't know where that came up.
So
white trailer trash. Wrong.
But that is where I grew up. So I grew up poor, white, in a trailer. No joke. It does not mean I was ever trash. And eating cow tongue, whew, if you're forced to eat it, ooh, criminy. There are ways to cook cow tongue. You can actually make it taste very, very good.
Yes.
All right.
Nina Green, I'm sorry that you were forced to eat cow tongue.
No, not tongue, liver.
Oh, liver. I still don't eat liver.
I was
don't
forced to
either.
eat liver. Yeah. I was forced to eat liver.
I hate liver. I hate liver.
Especially desiccated liver.
Ooh, desiccated liver. Holy
Oh.
cow.
That's terrible.
I don't even know what that means. Doesn't sound good though.
No, it's
no.
it's aged in salt. So you wrap it in salt, you put it in the refrigerator, or you leave it in refrigerated walk-in, whatever the case may be. Desiccated basically means it takes all of the water out of the liver. I will never taste desiccated liver.
Ugh.
Ack. Ack.
Sounds like that would kill me if all that salt.
I know ham is done the same way, right? So you put the ham out in a shed, you cover it in salt, and the ham becomes, well, the hock of the pork becomes ham after 1 or 2 months. Okay, so you've got multiple ways of doing that. You can do a brown sugar cure, you can do a salt cure, and ham is wonderful. I love ham. But liver? Oh. I can't do liver. I can't do liver even if it is desiccated. I can't do it.
I can't either. I don't like liver. Nora doesn't do regular liver. She does calf's liver.
Well, calf's liver is not bad. Well, liver is liver, for crying out loud.
That's true, but there is a difference. Nora knows.
No, I can't do liver to save any. I can't. Sorry. I try every time I ate liver, I puked immediately, like within minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I would literally barf. I couldn't keep it.
Liver really is not good. I mean,
no, it doesn't taste good.
It does not matter how you prepare it with onions and gravy and everything. I appreciate that, Robert Rose Jr., but seriously, liver?
Yeah.
Gross.
We don't like liver.
I can teach you how to cook it.
Yeah.
I know how to cook it. I can teach you how to cook it. Doesn't mean I want to eat it.
I cooked it when I was 6 years old. Didn't like it, but I cooked it.
And there you go, Elihu. He says, no bull balls for me.
Hey, Master. I'm sorry, Master. Apologies, but I need to step down just for a minute. If you're still streaming, I'll be right back, okay?
No worries. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So, Nina.
Yes.
What are we going to cook next week? Since my bolognese video disappeared, I'm still mad about that. Because bolognese is awesome. My son says because he put the video on pause and set the phone down, the video disappeared. So I'm assuming that's the case.
Okay.
I don't really know for sure.
Yeah.
Because my son, Digit 11, he actually does the producing and things like that. So I will believe that he, set the video down and so it disappeared. I will take his word for it. But my bolognese video, you gotta make bolognese right,
Yes.
So if you're having spaghetti sauce, like you buy it out of a jar or something like that, it's really is just tomato sauce. But a bolognese sauce with noodles, oh my God. Bolognese is so good.
My sister cooked spaghetti sauce from not the can. She did it with tomatoes.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. And that was what my video was all about.
Wine.
With a little bit of wine, just a little bit of wine.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Garlic, onion. More
Yes,
garlic,
and
more onion.
so it was a 40-minute video that literally disappeared off my phone. It is not on my phone. I'm not joking about that. It is literally not on my phone.
That's a shame.
So I cannot upload my bolognese video. Although I want to, because
Yeah.
it was so good. Nina, seriously, it was so good.
Yep, I believe it.
My kids ate 3 servings each. That's how good it was. I ate 1 serving, of course, because, well, I can only eat so much.
Yeah.
This disease sucks so much.
I know it does.
So, but the bolognese, holy cow. I wish that video still existed. I really do. I would post that in a heartbeat because 40 minutes of learning how to make a bolognese sauce is worth it. It is totally worth it.
Yeah.
So, what should we cook next week? Are we doing tuna casserole? I can do tuna casserole.
Oh, tuna casserole. Love tuna casserole. Cheese.
Yes, and all right, I will actually explain this in the video. Velveeta has enzymes and other materials that make it worth melting the cheese. So I do know how to do a sauce for cheese, obviously, but Velveeta melts so much smoother than any cheese sauce I've ever made. So I will use Velveeta in my tuna casserole for everyone out there who doesn't like processed cheese. Get over it. Admiral, what's up, man?
You are evil.
I are evil, in fact, yes.
Okay. I'm sitting here. I just upgraded my computer, or at least put the new motherboard in. And I decided to try and see if everything's working right. And I hit your stream and you're talking about food and I haven't eaten. You are evil.
That's a good reason to be evil. I'll accept that.
Yeah, I'm sitting here playing. I've got I got some surprises tonight because like now I have the ability to go here.
Woo! Look at that! Multiple camera shots.
Oh
Nice.
no, it gets better. Okay, how about this one?
I love it.
That is the arcade.
Yes.
That is what's playing on my arcade game right now.
One coin to play.
I'm sorry, I'm just playing.
No, it's fine. I really I did not intend to stream tonight.
You're fine. That's
Yes, come on.
yeah. I mean, come on, dude.
I figure, let's go on live stream and see what happens. And here it is, man. I've got 11 people watching right now.
Well, let me go on record as saying yesterday I got talked into a short attention span theater by a mutual friend.
Yeah, Jedi Bill, he talked you into it.
Well, I told the story like this. He sent me a text message saying, "Do you want to do this?" And basically it said, either you do it or I'll guilt trip you into doing it. And of course, my brain went, well, this is one side of my brain went, this is good. My fingers went, yeah, I'll do it. And then the other side of my brain went, wait a minute, CCTV's streaming. Shit.
Oh, no, yeah, the karaoke stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that.
So
The karaoke stream actually went really well.
Yes.
So as far as your live stream is concerned, don't ever feel guilty about going live. I mean, for God's sake, it's Sunday evening and I'm going live
right.
for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I'm awake because I'm going live here in less than an hour or so. But like I said, you are evil.
Yes, because I talk about food, apparently.
Oh,
Yes.
we love food.
Oh, so do I.
Food guy.
That's your new channel is I'm doing food today. Is that how this
Oh,
works?
Food guy. When the hell did that happen? So tuna casserole this week. Thank you, Nina Green.
You're welcome. We could always do liver.
Ooh, I think I'll skip that one next. Only problem is that you're making all this food and you're in Arizona, which means I ain't gonna see it.
I ain't doing liver and I ain't doing tongue.
Yeah, I gave Mrs. Doom my credit card. I said, is there any food that you're craving? She goes, yeah, Mexican. Okay, then order Mexican. No big deal. I go upstairs and she's got Japanese. The hell?
Japanese is not Mexican.
So it's like, she goes, Mexican places were closed. Okay, that makes sense. So you order Japanese. Okay.
I am seriously considering doing trailer park cooking. So, I grew up in an Okie family. Again, I say Okie. I don't know if a lot of people in the chat, a lot of people on the panel know what an Okie is. What, Admiral, do you know what an Okie is?
Somebody from the plains that ended up in California looking for a better life and still didn't lose the plains mentality. Is that my
Okay. Yes, that's good. Nina, do you know what an Okie is?
I should, but I don't.
Okay, that we're talking about the Great Depression. So 1930s. My family literally moved to California from Arkansas, not Oklahoma, but we're all called Okies anyway. They moved to California from Arkansas in order to pick fruit. Literally, they drove around the entire state of California picking fruit
Mm.
because that is what was available in the 1930s. You had to have a job.
Yep.
And so what you did was you drove around. Yeah, The Grapes of Wrath. Thank you, Philip Gaming. Yes, The Grapes of Wrath is an excellent movie, excellent, much better book than it was a movie, mind you. So you take that into consideration. I obviously I love the book, and I do love the movie as well. But yes, that is my family. My family went to California, and literally until the Vietnam War, they were fruit pickers. My grandfather was a orchard manager. He literally drove. He walked through the orchards and made sure that the trees were producing fruit properly. My grandfather was a orchard manager. My uncles were fruit pickers up until Vietnam, and then they went into the service and went on to do other things. But that is my family life up until I became 18 and I could run around and do whatever I wanted. I joined the army, of course, at 18.
Well, my great grandfather did the railroad, and he died on the railroad. And that was hard on my grandmother, because you can just hear them scream for miles.
My great grandpap was a farmer. And in Western Pennsylvania, that's a little more difficult than it sounds. But they owned a big farm outside the Greensburg.
They were not Amish.
No. My grandpap worked for the railroads. Back up. Worked for the railroad. There was only one.
There was only one, yeah. In Pennsylvania at that time, yes.
Yes. And let's see. I come from a long line of coal miners and that kind of thing. So my mother's father drove a truck. So does her brother. So
he was a teamster. Your grandfather was a teamster.
I think so, maybe. I don't know. All I know is that the stories I've heard is that he's notorious for getting his license suspended.
He was a teamster, yeah.
And my mother's father, the way they describe it is he lived under the clock. There's a clock in the Westmoreland County courthouse.
Okay.
And when you spent time in jail, you lived under the clock.
So your great granddaddy was a criminal.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, the things you learn.
Oh, for For crying out loud. How do you learn these things? How do you learn them? Well, you go to family reunions. That's how you learn them.
In my case, you learn them in the newspapers. I mean,
Or you learn them through your family, like King said, family reunions, your mom, your dad.
yeah.
Yes, my great grandfather actually helped to build Fort Kansas. Where is that? In Manhattan, Kansas. The fort there.
Yeah.
Arg! For crying out loud! Why can I not remember the name of Fort? I've been there multiple times. But my great grandfather built that fort.
Yeah.
So when we go up to, we slept in the barracks up on the hill. And those are Vietnam barracks that we slept in. But at the same time, you had all of the original buildings on Kansas. Come on, people in the chat, you know what I'm talking about.
Fort Riley.
Fort Riley, Kansas. Oh, thank you.
That's what Elihu just posted.
Yes, Fort Riley, Kansas is what my grandfather built. My great-grandfather. He built Fort Riley, Kansas, and I lived there for several years, obviously. But again, that is a cavalry outpost, right? From well, we're talking history now, Admiral. So, what do you think? The outpost that Fort Riley was.
I imagine it was original when it was originally built. It was a fort for the soldiers to ride out and make sure that people weren't protecting the settlers from the natives, much like Fort Dodge was in Kansas.
Yes.
Fort Laramie in Wyoming.
And that's one of the things that Fort Riley was famous for, was being a cavalry outpost. So the soldiers could ride out into New Mexico. They could ride out to Arizona. And they could make sure that the indigenous persons we're not killing off the settlers in the territories of New Mexico and Arizona.
You know the indigenous people that my state's named after?
Pennsylvania? Okay.
No, Indiana. I live in Indiana.
Oh, okay. Indiana. Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I live in the city. Okay. I often describe it like this. I live in the city of Native Americans in Native Americana. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. You know.
Yes. Yeah. No, that makes absolute sense.
So when Indiana came out with license plates that said "Land of the Indians," I'm thinking, well, they're changing. They're trying to get away from calling them that. So does that mean they're going to change the name of the state to like Native Americana?
Native Americana. Yes, that's the name of your state now.
Makes for an interesting race, the Native Americanapolis 500. Just saying.
Oh, for God's sake. Seriously, I appreciate that Native Americans are What do you say that they go to the powwows every year, and it's one of the great big festivals here in Arizona that you just have to go to.
Yeah.
But seriously, like things like your state, right? Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, Indiana. It's too late, man. it's too late.
And what's really screwed up is that when I go back to Pennsylvania to visit family, to go to where my grandpap lived, when I go to visit his grave, I have to go through a place called Indiana County, Pennsylvania.
Philip Gaming, do you not know what a powwow is?
Jimmy Stewart is from Indiana, Pennsylvania. So, talk about confusing.
It is a little bit confusing, yes.
Though,
but I really do. I want to know if Philip Gaming actually knows what a powwow is. He lives in California. He should know what a powwow is.
Yes, he should.
So tell me, why did you put a question mark at the end of powwow? Seriously, Philip Gaming? Come on. I'll put the link in the channel again. Mother, father, Sunny Beach, ice hole.
Oh,
And Philip Gaming can come up on the channel and tell me why he doesn't know what a powwow is.
I come up to see how I come up to, like I said, I was just testing my new. I put a new motherboard in my computer. Everything else is the same, and then I spent 4 hours fighting with Microsoft.
I still have the what the hell are these called? Hold on, let me turn on my camera real quick. There. Turn on the light.
Oh,
There. I still have the Microsoft
oh,
make my computer work stuff.
yeah. Oh, guess who's at it again?
Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to share that one on SAST tonight. Anyway,
I hate my memory.
apparently when I changed the motherboard out, I didn't change anything else. Everything else is identical to what I had before.
Okay, so it was just an upgraded motherboard with the processor.
Well, no, the processor was the same one. I took the processor out of the old one and put it in a new one.
Processor was the same? You literally just uploaded your motherboard.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Because I was having problems with it. And then Windows says, well, we can't activate this. Why not? It's been activated for years. So I called Microsoft and they said, well, you need to have proof that you bought Windows 7 because I upgraded Windows 7 to Windows 10, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, my copy of Windows 7 says it was purchased in 2009. Like, I'm going to have a receipt for that?
Well, no, again, here, let me show this again. I have these literally on my desktop.
Oh, I know.
So that I can put the proof of purchase in whenever I upgrade my computer.
And so they gave me an option. They said, you can find your Windows 7 and type in that code. It'll be fine. Or you can buy a new copy. I'm like, well, I didn't buy this copy. It's legal, but I didn't buy it. Well, unless you find that disc that's over 10 years old, you're going to have to buy it. I'm like, well, shit.
Yes, and when my brother built my computer, he built it with Windows 10 in mind. So
Yeah, it's
if you're upgrading, the motherboard, the processor, whatever the case may be, you really do need to know what your VIN number is
Right.
for Windows.
let's just say I argued with Microsoft for 4 hours, and then I tore my game room apart looking for my a copy of Windows 7. And I found it, and now my computer's up, and the first thing I do is come on to see.
We're talking about food. Yeah, baby. I didn't mean to talk about food, but apparently that's what I'm known for now. So
here's the way I look at it. If that's what you're going to do on your YouTube channel, do it. Do what you're best at. I'm best at sitting in a room at a desk, staring at a screen, making a fool of myself. I do that quite well.
I do that pretty well myself.
I'm real good at pissing people off too, but
I did not expect that my food channel, my broccoli saute would become so popular. And that's why I did bolognese today. I expected that to upload, very quickly. Unfortunately, the video disappeared. And I mean, literally, it disappeared. I have no idea where the bolognese video is. It should have been on my phone, but it is not there. So teaching people how to do bolognese, that means I got to go back to the grocery store, get more tomatoes, get more basil, and actually record the video again. Doggone it.
Okay, so I'm sitting here looking at you. I just brought up YouTube, and it's got this. Do I want to set a reminder for your channel that says I don't want to go live? You got a
Really?
video.
That's still on there?
Yeah, it's scheduled for 1:25 a.m.
Oh, I really need to do something then. What do I need to do? Go to my channel.
Go to Streamlabs and cancel it, I think.
I am live now. So, okay. I need to go to StreamYard. Yes. Ay, caramba.
But it says I don't want to go live. Okay.
I only have the one video up on StreamYard. That's the one we're on now. The new intro. I don't have anything scheduled. Are you sure that
I've got it shared right there for you.
Acts chapter 4, new intro. I don't want to go live. Oh, it says set reminder. Mother, father. Oh, how do I delete this?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know that it's there in case somebody is looking for you. Like,
yeah, I see that.
Like that hasn't happened before to you.
Like it's supposed to start in an hour, and you're supposed to start in an hour.
I'm not worried about me. Okay, I'm just worried about you. You going? Well, what are all these people pissed off about? Oh,
I don't want to go live. I don't want to go live.
Now what happened?
And Philip Gaming is here. Hello, Philip Gaming. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up? Here in San Diego.
San Diego. I went to the Gaslight District when I was a young man. Who I love San Diego for multiple reasons.
That's nice. They call it America's finest city. It's possibly.
It's all right. Yeah, it's not the greatest city, no.
I remember being in San Diego, and there was an area. There were little shops, and they had this wooden Indian standing across this in front of one of these stores.
Kalijah!
And I'm in my uniform, and I just sit down at the on the bench right across from this wooden Indian, and I'm keeping perfectly still. And this old lady comes up and she taps the wooden Indian on the cheek, and she goes, "That's a good likeness." And then she comes over and looks at me, and she taps me on the cheek, goes, "That's a good likeness too." And I'm like, poor old lady, we had to pick her off the roof when I moved. I'd never seen a vertical leap like that before in my life.
You know, it is better to live on the corner of your household roof than it is to live with a terrible wife.
Okay, there's that. But
Philip
anyway.
Gaming, what's up, brother?
Not much new. Still haven't worked since March. I don't know. No YouTube videos.
Are you just I know you're an actor, okay, but are you doing voice acting as well?
I've been trying to get into that, but no, I have not done any voice work. I've done some for like student films, but that's about it.
Okay, so you're literally out of work because of the coronavirus.
For the most part, like work's starting to pick up in Hollywood, but it's not convenient because you have to go in one day for like for the test for that, and then
Right.
Then you have to go another day to work, and you can't work in between, and it's not convenient at all. And other jobs I do on the side too, they're not really happening right now, but I might start working soon doing some other things, hopefully.
All right. So what are the other things that you're doing other than voice acting and acting? I am curious, just, what do actors do when they cannot get a job to be an actor?
Well, a lot of them, especially in Hollywood, they have side jobs that they do to supplement them while they're going to auditions. And because acting work, it's very infrequent. You're not going to be able to pay the rent or bills all the time if you're just doing acting for most actors. So a lot of them will be like bussers or work in a restaurant doing stuff, which actually I started doing late last year. I started working as banquets as a server.
Okay.
Started like about a year ago, but that work isn't happening either. Like a lot of this, like the banquets and catering stuff is not happening.
Again,
There's no weddings right now.
That's the coronavirus going around, right?
Yeah, so I'm not doing that work either. And the other job I do on the side is I worked for conventions as like staff and like people working the booths, helping people out, and that's not happening either. So a lot of my side jobs are not happening either. So I'm simply on unemployment and just looking for a steady job. Going on the job search websites and looking for work.
Yeah. Well, I was lucky enough to have been a contracting specialist in the Army, and being able to do contracting or purchasing agent in the civilian world, so I can actually do a job. However, I don't want to do that job anymore.
Yeah, I'm
So,
sure I could get a job if I'm willing to work at McDonald's or something, but do I want to do that? No. Like
yeah,
I have a college degree, multiple certifications, a lot of experience, and I don't feel like settling for like McDonald's or something, you know?
fair enough. Yeah, no, I get that. I totally get that. Nina Green, you
Yes.
are completely retired, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, let me see.
And we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. Nina Green dropped off for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to step away for a second. Oh,
No worries. We're waiting for Nina Green and LDG to come back up on the panel.
okay.
There's
Well,
one thing I'm doing in the meantime. There's a feature film. It's an independent feature film. I'm in the process. We're in the pre-production phase for, and we're doing rehearsals, and we're gonna hopefully start filming in November or October.
Cool.
All right. I actually need to go and get my water bottle, so I shall return in just a few minutes.
I'm going to check out here
Okay.
because I'm going to go and get.
Oh, you're going live in about 20 minutes, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oof.
So
Holy cow.
I'm gonna start inviting some people into the behind the scenes and
Right
getting
on.
that going.
All right. Yeah. Let me get my water bottle and I will return.
Okay. See
Okay.
you guys later.
All right.
We'll see ya. Bye, Admiral.
Bye, Nina. Bye, Phil.
Bye.
So, what? I'm not sure exactly what you do besides acting.
I
Yeah.
briefly went over that with them. Like, that was my main job, doing like background acting and like extra work, what they call it. And that's most of that's not happening right now. But on the side, I also used to work at like conventions like Comic-Con, but that work isn't happening either. And also was working as like a server, like for like banquets and
Well, that's
for like
nice.
weddings, but that's not happening. So I'm not working right now at all.
That's bad. This whole thing with the COVID is bad. It's like,
And I don't know.
yeah, I'm glad I'm retired. I cannot wear a mask. I can't breathe with a mask.
Yeah, some of the masks I've tried are not convenient at all because I wear glasses, and then like it gets all foggy, and I can't even see with some of the masks. So
Yeah, well, I'm wearing glasses too, but it's like I'm not going to wear a mask. I'll wear it in and I'll pull.
I lost you. All right. So until we get you back, it's just me. Anyone have any questions in the chat? Put a tissue on the bridge of the nose under the mask to avoid fogging. It's a good suggestion. I will try that.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Bumped something and I'm off the earth.
It happens.
Yes, too many times.
It took me longer to get my water bottle than I expected it to, so I apologize for that, everybody.
Oh, that's all right. I am my right.
When you buy a 24 pack of water bottles, you expect that you can just grab a water bottle. Turns out my kids actually drink the water more than I do. And so the final water bottle, the last water bottle, is the one I was trying to get, and it really took me a long time to get it out of the package.
Well, I don't have to worry about water bottles. We have an RO unit at my sister's, so
That's excellent. I actually want to put a reverse osmosis
yeah,
system
that's
in my
RO.
house. I really do. I want to put that in my house. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Again, the wheelchair ramp is necessary for me to live.
Yes.
So that is what I've been concentrating on for the last few months.
Yes, and I'm so glad you got it up.
Yes, the wheelchair ramp is absolutely beautiful. I can walk down the ramp and I can walk down the slope going down to the sidewalk. Holy cow. Oh, it is so beautiful being able to do that. Oh,
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
No more stairs. That's good.
No more stairs. Oh, stairs are so hard.
Tell me about
it. Well, I mean, you walk with a walker.
Yes, I do.
And so I understand your pain. I really do. I like being able to walk down the ramp. I like being able to walk down the slope to the stairway to the sidewalk and being able to get into the car. Well, no, I don't like getting into the car. I don't like it. Oh, God, I hate getting into that goddamn car. I wish that my truck would stay charged. The battery, I need to replace the battery in my truck. I wish I could drive my truck all day, every day. Because literally I just slide into, the driver's seat for my truck.
Yeah.
For the car, I literally have to get down into the car.
Yes.
Now, mind you, I can drive that car. I've been driving stick shift for 40 years. I know how to drive a stick shift, but doesn't mean that I want to literally get down into a car. I would prefer to just slide into the driver's seat on my truck. But I need to replace the battery, and so, yeah.
Well, I got my van, so I'm going to Nora's car, David's car, and it's like, okay. I gotta sit down.
The Bee's Nest movie, everything I have is literally service connected. So I understand where you're coming from. However, everything that I have is service connected. The multiple sclerosis is not service connected. However, the why do I use a CPAP? What's that called?
The CPAP?
Well, I use the CPAP, but it is called
Sleep apnea?
sleep apnea. Yes, and I'm only 190 pounds. I am not 400 pounds. So when I say I have sleep apnea, it's because I cannot sleep at night. Right? But that is not because I am, 300, 400 pounds. I literally can't sleep at night because my lungs don't work anymore.
That's right. It has to do with the breathing.
Yes. And so sleep apnea is something that I have to deal with. Anyway, the sleep apnea, the PTSD, and the multiple sclerosis are the reasons that I am not able to live on my own anymore. That is why I have 100% permanent and total. I am 100% permanent and total through the VA, and Social Security is still dicking around with me.
You haven't got Social Security yet.
No, I haven't got Social Security yet.
You are disabled.
I am totally
Not
100%.
only are you disabled, you are a disabled veteran. What is going on with Social Security?
That's why I hired a lawyer.
Yes, that's why Nora hired one.
I gotta go. Thanks for having me on the chat.
All right, no worries. Philip, we are going to actually run off to Admiral's stream.
I was actually running off to Wes Moody's stream. That's why.
All right, no worries.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, man.
Good night.
All right.
Good night. But yes, Nina Green, we are actually going to run off to Admiral's stream.
Okay, then I'm going back and see Nora again. I just wanted to get on and see how you were doing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing fine right now. I don't know when my diaphragm is going to make me start vomiting again.
Oh, jeez.
Again, it's no big deal, right? As long as I'm able to drink water while I'm vomiting, that is something I can live with. If it gets to the point where I can no longer drink water, then I will, go to the emergency room and get an IV and all that stuff. But at this time, not being able to drink water is not that big a deal for me. And Bees Nest Movies, you are back on the panel. What's up, brother?
In the house, brother.
Again, we are going to go on over to Admiral.
Hey, CC, send the link to Admiral. Is he live?
He'll be alive in about 15 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Can you send the link in the chat?
Maybe. Let's see. I gotta go to Admiral.
And we're doing.
I know. I just
I know you know that.
Ambassador Admiral. There. Okay, good. Okay, and we have short attention span theater.
You put it in the chat.
I'm working on it. Hold on.
I see. Yeah, I see it. Oh, that's Eli. Eli, who? Eli, who?
Mother, father, Sunny Beach ice hole. I'm gonna get this right. I'm going to get this right.
Eli, who?
Admiral streamed 14 hours, 16 hours, one day. I do not see his new stream.
Oh,
For
so
short
the,
attention span theater tonight.
Eli, put the link.
However, I will go ahead and put his link in the channel. So we will go on over there in a few minutes.
There you go. There he goes. Thanks,
And
CC.
that is his channel. So in about
All right.
15 minutes,
I'll see
he's
you
going to go live. I don't know why I can't find the live channel for Admiral.
You might not have it up yet.
He might not. It's fine. It's no worries. We'll go on over there in 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right, Nina Green, thank you very much for being on the panel. Elihu, the Bee's Nest, everyone else, Philip Gaming. Thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate Robert Rose Jr., LDG Pixels. You guys have been fantastic. Just doing a live stream off the top of my head. And here we are. We're still having fun, right, Nina Green?
Yes, we are.
Let's
Yeah,
move on over to Admiral Doom and have fun with him on his live stream. Short attention span theater. The link is in the chat. We are going to go over there and have a good time. Right, Nina?
I'm going back in the living room and visit with my sister. I'm going home tomorrow.
Good enough. Okay. When you go home tomorrow, are you going to talk to Jedi Bill? Because he has not cleaned a fucking thing.
Tell me about it. Yes, I am going to talk to him.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to give him a month to clean the apartment.
You're giving him another month?
Start cleaning the apartment. It's going to take that. You know how.
You're giving him another month? That's fine.
Yes, you know how filthy it is. It's going to take a month.
And Bee's Nest, thank you for being back up on the panel. We literally are going to end this panel here in just a few minutes.
Mr. CC, he's not even up yet.
He's not. He was supposed to be up in an hour. Well, he's
at 12, but there's no premiere. You can't click in.
Might not have it up yet.
So we might as well stay on here till 12.
All right, I'll stay on.
You doing all right, Nina?
Huh?
You doing all right?
Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah, my back's not doing fine, but I'm doing.
I hear you. My back's fucked up too.
Yeah, it's not good when you have back pain.
But Mr. CC, I mean, if you're getting 100%, then you're good.
No, he's not. He can't get pain pills.
I know they don't want to give. They don't want to give painkillers.
Right. Yeah. The VA will not give pain pills.
But a regular doctor will.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, there's a reason for it. Obviously, I'm a young
Yes,
veteran.
but dear, look at it this way. You're a young veteran. How long do you have to live? 7 years?
5, 7, 10 years. Yeah, something like that.
All right, you are dying. Okay, everybody's dying.
well, damn, that's positive.
Yes.
And Admiral's channel is
Hey,
up.
there we go. You talking about CC? Oh, that's yours. CC, I just got a notification of you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It just said 30 minutes. You're going live.
That is so funny. No, I don't actually know how to delete that video. I don't want to
No,
go live in 30 minutes.
but for real, that's why I have a private doctor, because they give you narcotics. But
Yeah.
the VA, they don't want to give narcotics.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, because when you're in pain, it takes more than fucking aspirin to do it.
That's correct.
I honestly don't know how to delete this video. I don't want this video on there, and
He went bye-bye. Anyway,
And the fucked up thing is I fucked my back up in the army, and I have medical records saying so. But the thing is when I got out, I didn't see a doctor for a long time. So
wow.
they're like, since you didn't see a doctor for a long time, then your back must have been fucked up after you got out.
Oh,
So,
that's the one thing about our armed forces is they don't care.
oh shit, where does CC go?
So
Yeah. I mean, they do better now since Trump's in office, but back when I was like discharged,
yeah,
it's all messed up.
yep. But it's starting to get a little better.
Yeah, I'm trying to fight Social Security and the V at the same time.
Yes, so is Mr. CCB.
yeah, you got to get a lawyer to do.
Yeah, I got a lawyer in fucking what is it, Syracuse, New York. But the thing is, I had a Social Security hearing like a couple of months ago, and CC, you know what I'm talking about. When you have a hearing, they have a vocational expert,
Yes.
and the judge asked the vocational expert, "Okay, he has this. Can he work this?" And the vocational expert is like, "No." And he goes, "Well, can he do this?" And the vocational expert is like, "No." Every time is no. But then they send me a letter saying they denied it because I can do light work. And I'm like, that's a fucking lie.
Yes, I know what you're talking about because literally I could work from home. I
CC,
could
but
literally do my job from home because
CC,
I am a contracting specialist.
CC, but listen, I requested the CD for the hearing, and I sent it to the lawyer, and it contradicts the letter. So somebody's gonna get their fucking ass chewed out.
I hope so.
God almighty. Social Security is so hard to get when you're young.
How old are you,
Yes.
CC?
It took my sister 2 years.
I'm 43 years old.
Oh, well, I'm 45, so you're not too far behind.
I cannot walk though. That's the thing, is I cannot walk. That's why I have my wheelchair ramp. Right. So I got my wheelchair ramp. I intend to have the grading along my house to make it so that I can walk down to my car. Truck. I would prefer to drive my truck. But again, I need to get a new battery for my truck. I know what the problem is. In any case, that's why I had the wheelchair ramp built in the first place. Because I cannot walk down those goddamn 15 stairs anymore. It is so painful to walk down 15 stairs.
Let alone up.
Oh, don't even talk about walking upstairs.
Well, I just did.
And look, we actually need to go over to the Admiral's channel,
Oh,
and he
okay.
is live right now. So let's go on
Okay.
over to the Admiral's channel.
Well,
I love you, Nina. I will see you later.
Yeah, and I love you too.
All right. Good night.
Good night.